What up, y'all? It's your man, Abuamerican. You gotta excuse my look. I'm very tired. I'm on nights again. 0600 to 2200. No, sorry, 2200 to 0600. So, I'm just getting up. But I wanted to make this video, and it's a video response to this guy, Aliow. I don't know how to pronounce his name exactly. Who I'm starting to doubt if that's even a man, but we're gonna get into that later. So, Aliow, you said my channel is creating division between men and women, Muslim men and women. So I present to you this video that will be overlaid of Saudi women, Saudi feminists, Saudi Arabia, the home of patriarchy in the world, making a music video with an adversarial tone towards men, stating in the video that men give women mental illnesses and that all men have mental illnesses. Now, obviously, you failed to understand the reality of the world we live in, that I am not creating this. It is already present, and it is present in the most patriarchal society we can think of in the world today, Saudi Arabia. Now, not only that, but it was widely hailed by the general populace of Saudi Arabia. They thought it was such a great thing. They thought it was an amazing video. The most of them, apparently, I would say probably women, because I can't imagine a man cheering on and clapping on the concept that someone is saying that we all have mental illnesses. So, you're speaking about a topic that you're obviously ignorant about, which means everything you say after this is null and void. You have no clue about the situation of the Muslims in the 21st century. And for once in, who knows, since maybe Andalus in Spain, the non-Muslims were looking to us for guidance and leadership, as Turd Flinging Monkey said in his video. And we failed.
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy this and not join them! Bring balance to the force, not leave it in darkness!
Now, if this is happening in Saudi Arabia, what do you think's happening in the West, where feminism is widely accepted, widespread? There is no counter ideology, aka Islam, as a general sense, to battle it and combat it. What do you think's going on out here? Do you really think I am the one creating a adversarial dichotomy between the two genders? Really? You are delusional. And definitely, I doubt that you're a man at this point. Maybe you are. But if you are, I don't know where your logic and reasoning is coming from. Or maybe it's just amazing you don't read news and you don't pay attention to the world and what's going on in it because you just have that life that you said. Now, let's get into that. You said you're a man with something like 11 kids and 3 wives, and you have peace and tranquility and blah, 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 and greatness and all this hoo-da-ha great life you're having because you treat your wives fair but firm, loving but firm. I call BS. I call BS. You're selling me that concept. Maybe you do have 3 wives, but it is not peaceful. See, I've had 3 wives at one point, and I've had 3 wives again at another point. I am polygamous, and I have lived with women, multiple women. So I know how they behave when they're in a polygamous relationship. And it is not peace and tranquility. Now you might say, oh, it's the women you chose. I call BS again, because look at the wives of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The wives of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. They were women who displayed jealousy. Aisha radiallahu anha was known for her jealousy. She would follow him around at night. She would make comments about her co-wives, not insulting or offensive, but how she is the best of them, and she wanted him to affirm that for her, to validate her in that. This is not bad of the women. They were the wives of a prophet. Mu'minin. Yet you're telling me your 21st century wife, Western wife, has more iman, more faith than the wives of the prophet? That they're responding in a way that's equal to or better than them? In the Western world, where hypergamy is unchecked and completely allowed, you're telling me your wives are behaving better than the wives of the prophet, the wives of the Sahaba. Pictures and video, or it didn't happen. Maybe you're one of those wives in that polygamous situation and you're trying to sell me the idea, but no man who's going to be honest with himself is going to say he's going to have 3 wives and have absolute peace in his house. Unheard of. Unheard of. It doesn't happen. I know a bunch of polygamous dudes. They're Arabs. They're Malaysians. They're Americans. They're all sorts. But none of them know peace like you speak of. Because it doesn't happen with women. Not women of the past, not women of today for sure. So, I don't know. If you're ignorant of the affairs, which is correct, why are you speaking? And if you're a liar, why are we listening? Your story is so full of holes. You're talking about a situation you don't even know exists. And you're speaking as if you're some sort of authority on it. Then I presented to you a link, which I'm sure you didn't watch, the turd flinging monkey link called the Syrian Refugee Edition, showing you that hypergamy affects not only Western women, but all women, including Muslim women, to where Syrian women were coming to Europe and getting divorced from their husbands of a near decade, more than one case, because they could. Because the situation changed, and so their priority changed, like hypergamy causes it into a woman, which it brings about into them, that when a situation changes, her priority changes, and therefore her relationship with you changes. Showing you that hypergamy affects even Muslim women. From traditional societies. You're not going to be saved. And let me say this to anybody else watching this. You're not going to be saved by going to the Philippines and marrying some Filipino. You're not going to be saved by going to the bush of Africa and marrying some African out of the bush. Women are women. Hypergamy is hypergamy. It is biological. It's not evil. It's just the way it is. And what you fail to understand, Ali, is that I'm here telling men how to respond to it properly. How to make sure you are her hypergamous absolute choice. But you can't even get that because you know what? You're ignorant of the realities of the situations of hypergamy and female nature and feminism in the Muslim world. Completely ignorant. On my channel talking about I should stop talking. The only people who have ever asked me to stop talking on this topic are women. I've never had a man ask me to stop talking on this topic, and that's why I think you're a woman and you're not a man. Because men are usually interested in sciencing up the behaviors of women. They're like, oh, really? I didn't know that. That's interesting. I should look up hypergamy. What is this? Men are curious by nature. We're explorers, adventurers. We want to know. It's not the female nature. So for you to come along like this, being the first male ever, Muslim or non-Muslim, trying to shut down me, trying to say I should stop talking about this stuff, it smacks really of female behavior, because if you look at my channel, like you say you've been watching for years, then you would know if you were watching my channel for years, like you said you were, that this video was inbound and I was going to call you on your BS, then you would know that I'm going to come at you like this, and I'm not going to come flim-flamsy with some BS. I'm going to pick you apart from what's visible. And you, sir, are full of crap. Because first and foremost, you're talking out of ignorance. You didn't even know feminism exists in the Muslim world. You didn't even know that women are calling men, you so-called man, mentally ill. I've never said that women are mentally ill. I've said men are better than women, and I've quantified it, and I've given a reason for saying that. And who's opposed me in it? Did you watch the video? Go ahead and oppose me in it. But here you are, oh, Muslims, Islam, this, that, the other. You're creating an adversarial environment between the Muslim men and Muslim women, and yada, yada. Are you freaking serious? Are you serious? What planet do you live on? And no, I'm not angry. No, I'm not mad. I'm just passionate. But please, don't come at me like if I'm stupid and I can't see you. Don't come at me with your chocolate cake that's really a turd and expect me to just grab it and take a handful. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. You're not talking good stuff. You're talking stupid. Excuse me, I don't do stupid. If you've been watching me since 2016, like you said, prior to that and all that, then you would know I don't do stupid on here. I do crazy. I do jokes. I do intellectualism. I might even do pseudo-intellectualism. But I don't do stupid. So don't come at me with stupidity. You want Islam? There's channels I can link you to. You can find Islam there. This is not an Islamic channel. Yes, I am a Muslim. Yes, I do speak about Islam passively because I have a proclivity towards Islam because I am a Muslim. But I am not here giving Islamic knowledge to anybody. And if you want that, there's plenty of channels out there that provide it. Channels I watch. I don't only watch Turd Flinging Monkey and all this stuff. I watch a lot of Islamic channels. Apparently, we watch some of the same ones. But I am not a specialist in Islam. Do not ask me to come in here and switch up my program to suit you and what you think I should be speaking on. Because speaking on matters of Islam is dangerous, period, point in fact. And you should understand that. But again, you're proving your ignorance. Even making that suggestion that you said my videos seem un-Islamic, and then you're telling me I should speak on matters of Islam. Well, if my videos seem un-Islamic, then that would mean I have the adab, the manners of someone who is un-Islamic. A claim that you're apparently making by that statement. So how would a person in that condition make videos about Islam? Ali, you're most welcome to watch the channel. Male or female, I don't really care. You're welcome to comment. But don't come at me with stupidity. Don't come at me with your ignorance of the affairs of the world and what's going on in it right now. So anyway, Ali, you're welcome to come here. You're welcome to listen. But this is not an Islamic channel. This is one about anthropology, sociology, psychology, male and female behavioral issues. Predominantly, I focus on female issues right now, but eventually I'm going to turn to male issues that feed into those female issues. And how do you rectify that as an individual man? I was given a request, actually, by a gentleman recently, and I'm going to do that video for him on how you can rectify your situation to make you the hypergamous choice of a woman, both short-term and long-term. And like I say in all of my videos, you know, this is something I want to do to establish long-term relationships. Yes, I am a traditionalist. And a lot of MGTOWs won't like that. A lot of red pill guys won't like that. But I'm a Muslim, so that makes me a traditionalist. That means you get married to the woman if you want to have sex with her. And your whole goal and intent is to have a long-term lasting relationship with you, the man, as the patriarch. But in 2017, how do you establish that? When you can be usurped by the government, all sorts of aid agencies and female help agencies that will replace you as the man of the house. How do you do that? You got to know game. Even Muslims. This is your man, Abuamerican. Catch me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. All at Abuamerican. I'm out.